Hello, everyone. Welcome to Verbling. My name is Teacher Oakley, and for the next hour or so, we are going to have a conversation about family. All levels of English speaker are welcome to join me in the class. This will be a casual conversation class, so um, anyone can participate. Let's talk a little bit about our families, a little past tense and present tense English speaking practice. Coincidentally, the topic of family is a very common one in tests like IELTS and TOEIC and TOEFL, etc. So for any of you who may be interested in taking those exams in the future, this would be a great class to join. Low stress class to learn a little vocabulary and practice speaking. Everyone will have a chance to speak, of course. And we'll just go wherever the conversation takes us. See what happens. Hello. Hello, Vu. How are you?
Hello, teacher. I'm very well.
Very
How
good.
about you, teacher?
I'm good, Vu.
Mm.
I'm starting to get a toothache, actually. Took some aspirin. Hopefully, it kicks in soon.
Okay.
Okay. Thanks for asking, though. Nice to see you, Vu. Pavel, welcome.
Yes,
Hi, Pavel. How
I'm
are you?
here. Same old, same old.
Same old, same old. Okay. Very good. Okay. I hear you, buddy. I hear you. Hello, Carolina. Wow. Been
Hello,
a
how are you?
good. It's been a long time since I saw you much earlier.
Yeah,
Yeah, it's still the same day for me. Is it a new morning for you?
yeah, 7 a.m.
Okay.
for
Well,
me.
good morning. I'm still working on the same day. Okay.
Okay.
Good morning to you. Hello, Mustafa from outside the classroom. Hi, Mustafa. Hi. Uh, Pavel, I'm going to need some help here, I think. I have a new student in class, Hata. I don't really know. What is your name? Hello? New student with the
Ah, uh,
appears acrylic name.
uh,
Sorry. Pavel?
Natalia or Natalie.
Oh, Natalia. Very good. Thank you, Pavel.
Okay. Hello. I don't understand that you're talking about me. Sorry.
Okay. Sorry, I can't read Cyrillic, so I couldn't read your
Yeah.
name. Thank you, Pavel. Good to have
No
allies. Good to have friends. Okay. Hi, Natalia. How are you?
Hi. I'm fine, thanks. How are
Welcome.
you?
Welcome to the class.
Thank
Oh,
you.
I'll survive. I'm okay. Thanks for asking. Okay, we're gonna just have a nice casual conversation about family. Simple topic. Vu, you were the first one into the classroom, so I'm gonna start with you.
Okay.
Vu, is there anyone in your family that you feel particularly close to? Not your mother or your father, okay? We're all close
Yes.
to our mother and father, of course. I think
Uh,
we can all say that, but anybody else like an uncle or grandparents or cousin?
mm, Maybe the most closest the closest to me is my sister, my elder sister.
Okay.
Okay. Um, um, when I was a student, she she younger than me 12 years. Mm, so I have a long time live with her. Mm, so my sister is the closest person to me.
Okay. Vu, you used the adjective elder sister, and there's nothing wrong with that. Okay.
Yes.
That's perfectly okay. It's a little bit formal. In English, more informally, we would just say older sister. But it's okay. You know, you're not wrong. Um, and do I understand you, Vu? Did you say there is a 12-year age difference between you and your sister?
She's younger than me.
She's younger.
Yes.
Oh, I thought you said your elder sister.
Oh, I think elder is younger.
Younger sister. Okay. Your younger sister. Elder means older.
Older. Oh,
Oh, okay,
I don't
gotcha.
know.
Oh, so okay, you're talking about your sister, your younger sister. She's 12
Uh,
years younger? Wow.
yeah, yes. Yes, she is 12 years younger than me.
Uh-huh.
Yes.
Okay. And what do you do with your, that's a big age difference. What do you do with her? Do you take care of her? Do you play with her? Do you have a tea with her and her dollies?
Yes, now I live far from her, but she always call me when she has a difficult exercise. She asks me how to do it. And when I stay with her, I taught her a lot of things about physics, about
Ah,
math.
okay.
Yes.
Great. Okay. You
uh,
okay.
in her birthday, I remember I gave her a gift, included books, and a clock. Yes.
Okay. So you want her to be educated and on time and punctual.
Yes.
Okay. So you help her with her homework, her exercises. You mean homework, right?
Yes.
Okay. Two other quick things. Vu, you taught her many things about physics. Taught. Don't forget the
Talk.
T at the end, and also birthday. Don't forget the TH.
Birthday.
Okay. Birthday. Okay. Thanks, Vu. I'll talk to you a little bit later. A whole bunch of folks have joined the class, so I just want to say hello and do a mic check. You know, the things I do.
Hello.
Yeah. Hello. Was that Rafa?
Hello, teacher. Okay.
Oh, hi, Rafa. How are you?
Pretty fine, thank you.
Nice.
You look so
to see
well
you.
today. You
Really? Well, thanks,
really?
Rafa. I don't. I got a compliment from my neighbor here on the street. A woman, my neighbor.
Yeah,
She said I look
for
very
sure.
young.
Yeah, for sure. You look so different today.
Really?
How old are you, Oakley?
I don't know, Ismail.
Perhaps it's for your background.
You look like 30.
I'm getting lots of compliments today, Ismail. I'm confused, frankly. How does it make me feel? Confused, very confused. I don't particularly feel any younger, that's for sure. Hi, Ismail.
Hi, Oakley.
Hi. Hello, Heidi.
Hello,
Hi, nice to see you again, as always.
you again.
Okay. And hello, Alexandra.
Hello,
Alex.
hello.
Alex. Hello. How are you?
Fine, thank you.
Super. Okay, nice to have you aboard, as always. Okay, we're talking about family. Okay. Pavel, how about you? Who are you close to in your family? And again, let's exclude mother and father. We all, of course, are close with our parents. Most of us. Not all of us, but most of us. Probably,
Uh,
yeah.
my family, I don't know exactly. Maybe my children.
Oh, well, yeah, okay. Yeah, let's not including of course we love our children more than anything, and our wife and our parents. That, by the way, that's our, in English we say our immediate family, or there's another way to say it. Does anybody else know when you're talking about mommy, daddy, brother, sister? There's another term. Does anybody know it?
Okay, I have older brother,
Okay.
but I don't. I'm not very close with him. Maybe
Okay.
because we have a big difference with ages.
Okay. All right. Yeah, big age difference.
Yes, a big age difference.
Okay. Is there anybody in your family that you are close to, like a cousin or uncle or grandfather?
Maybe no.
Okay. That's okay. That's cool. You got your kids, which is most important, right? Really. Okay. All right. I'll come talk to you a little bit later. Quick hello to Nata Phone.
Hello. Hello.
Hi. Am I saying your name correctly?
Yes, correctly.
It's a miracle. Okay. Great.
Yeah.
Nata Phone.
Yes.
Okay. Welcome to the class, Nata
Yes.
Phone. Where are you from?
I'm from Thailand.
Thailand. Oh,
Yeah.
okay. Oh, great. Welcome to the class. We've got the UN in the building today. Yay, we got a nice
Yeah.
international crowd today. All right, I'll talk to you in just a little bit. I'd like to talk to Carolina. Hi, Carolina.
Hi.
Hi again. Carolina, is there anyone in your family that you're particularly close to, but not in your immediate family, not your nuclear family is another word for the close family, mother, father, sister, brother, but is there anyone in your extended family?
Yeah, maybe a cousin.
Cousin, okay.
She's I don't know, 15 years old, and we are very close because we live together for many time.
Oh, really? You were
Yeah.
roommates? Or you lived in the same house?
We lived in the same house in my grandfather's house.
Okay,
Yeah.
cool. All right. So you're very good friends?
Yeah, we are very close, and we meet each other every weekend.
Oh, okay. So you still see a lot of each other?
Yeah.
Okay. That's great. That's good. I haven't seen most of my cousins in a long time, really.
Really?
Yeah. When we were young, my extended family was all very close. We'd get together for many family gatherings with the aunts and uncles and cousins and tons of kids running around. Not so much more, actually. Yeah. How about you, Carolina? Does your extended family gather for holidays or special occasions, or just to
Not
gather?
really. No, not much, because we have had some problems, and because that we don't see
Ooh, okay.
frequently.
All right. Well, let's not go there.
Yeah.
Okay. Talk to you again in a little bit. Uh,
thank you.
Natalia.
Yes.
Hi, Natalia. Can you tell me a little something about your family? Do you have a big family, a small family?
I think I have a pretty small family. I also have older brother, but when we were younger, maybe we were more closer. But now I think we not so close.
Okay.
And I have no any extended family.
Okay. Good. Okay. So not really an extended much of an extended family.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. An expression that you could use to talk about not just family relationships, but friendships and really any relationships. In English, sometimes we say that we have grown apart from my brother and I have grown apart, or my high school friend and I have grown apart. Maybe just circumstances, no real, not a fight or anything, just, life. Life happens, right? Okay. Do you and your family get together for holidays, Natalia?
I think not. No, because me, my parents, and my brother live in different cities and even countries. My brother lives now in China, so we see each other very rare.
The hard one. Rarely.
Rarely.
Great. Rarely. Yeah, that's a tough one. Yeah, but it is correct, though. It is the correct word to use. You see each other rarely. Yeah, that's tough. Yeah, that happens. It's funny. The more the world becomes global, the more people seem to grow apart, and even families are distant from each other. Strange thing. I don't know. I think, but anyway. Yeah, just one of the things in the growing, changing world. Rafa, how many siblings do you have?
I have 3 siblings. One of them is a man, and 2 of them are girls. I think you can use sibling for both, but I don't know.
That's right. Siblings are brothers and sisters, both, as a group. Right. Exactly. Your siblings.
All of them are married, with one with twins, and also they have 2 children each one. They looks very happy. I don't know if this is for real or they are pretending to be.
But they look happy. Okay.
Yeah.
That's great. Are the twins? Are they your nephews or your nieces?
They are my nephews. They are both of them. Both of them are men's, very engaged to PlayStation and video games, and they play together.
Okay. Both of them are. Try to remember not to say men's, right? Because plural. Both of them are men. 2 men, not men.
Okay.
Yeah.
May I ask?
Certainly.
If I'm asked how many siblings you have, how am I supposed to answer? Like 2, or should I say, like I have a brother and a sister? How to answer this question?
Good question. All right. Most Westerners, most Americans would say, I would give the details. I have 2 sisters and 1 brother. Mostly we would tend to answer that way. You know, it would be possible to say, of course, I have 3 siblings. But then the person would immediately ask you, oh yeah, how many are brothers and how many sisters?
So
Naturally.
Immediately answering, yeah, 2 sisters, 4 brothers, like this.
Usually, yeah.
Thank
That's
you.
normal, I think. Yeah. Sure. No problem. Rafa, one more question. When you were younger, or maybe not, maybe now, I don't know. Did you ever get into trouble with any of your cousins? Do you have any cousins?
Yeah, a lot of them, because my extended family, as you said before, is so big, and we have many of troubles around the life. And with in this relationship, there were some problems with business, some another problems with the relationship in it, with misunderstanding, lots of problems.
Okay.
Surrounding my family.
Okay. Well, we won't go there.
Easy problems.
All right. Family problems. I really don't want to get into the family problems discussion. Okay. Oh, we all have family problems. Who am I kidding? Ismail. Hi, Ismail.
Hi, Oakley.
Hey, do you have any cousins?
Yes, I have many cousins.
Awesome. Do you have a big extended family?
Yes.
Great. I like big extended families. They're great. Yeah.
There was a trend in my country because people were working on farm business. Oakley, that's why you needed some manpower, and family gave birth many children.
Absolutely.
But now it has changed. People get usually 2 or 3 children, or sometimes one child.
Sometimes 1, and yes, I think you nailed that one on the head. I think you hit the bullseye. That's exactly right. As societies, all of our societies, as we move away from agricultural-based economies, this is very natural. This happens everywhere. True.
And Oakley, I grown up in a compound family. It was very happy. I sometimes missed too much those days.
Okay, I'm sorry. You grew up in a what family?
In a compound family with my grandfather, grandmother in the same house.
Ah, I see. Okay. Okay, I got you.
All together.
Great. Hooray. Very good. I lived with my grandparents when I was, I don't know, for a couple years, when I was 4 or 5 years old. Maybe 4, 5, 6, maybe 3 years. Yeah. Which is good, because grandparents really, they discipline you. I couldn't get away with anything with my grandmother. I'll tell you that. No way. Impossible. Okay, I'll talk to you again in a little bit. Alexandria. Maybe sensitive question. I'm not sure. I'd like to ask about your grandparents. Are your grandparents still with us?
Yes, they are.
Oh, phew. Good. Okay. Okay. What are your grandparents like? Do you have any grandparents that are kind of different characters even?
No, my grandparents are very energetic people. my grandmother used to work until she was 65, and that was not because she needed money, but that was just for the sake of her I don't know, like hobby. So her work is like her hobby. She loves communication. She says that she can't stay at home being alone. So she worked for a long time, and in summer she goes to this Russian country house which is called dacha. So she spends her summer on dacha. And besides, my grandmother looks very young. And I also had a great grandmother who died when she was 99.
Ooh, really?
Really, and she was also very energetic, and we used to play cards with her. She taught me different types of games they used to play when she was young, and she was very funny. I mean, she used to come to the mirror, look at herself, and says, because my grandmother is a surgeon, her profession is a surgeon. So she used to be a surgeon, and then she retired. She worked as a nurse at the hospital when she was continuing her work. And my great-grandmother used to come to the mirror, look at herself, and she used to address my grandmother by saying, can you arrange a meeting with your doctors at the hospital? Maybe they can do something with my face, because I have some wrinkles on my neck, and that worries me much.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah.
Okay.
Exactly. So, and all my relatives, I mean, my great-grandmother used to look very young. My grandmother looks very young. My mother looks very young. And the same I can say about me, because usually nobody gives me my real age.
Okay. Alexandra, now I have to ask, are you still single? I mean, I'm taken, but maybe some of the other gentlemen here, I don't know. That's great. A young, gorgeous woman until you're 100? That's terrific. Hooray.
Yeah.
That's great. Actually, you're lucky and I'm lucky. I also was able to know a great-grandfather. He lived to be 90. He lived to be 99 as well. And it's funny, you remember playing cards. I remember playing dominoes with my great-great-grandfather. If you know that game, dominoes, the little rectangle.
Yeah, sure. Yeah. Sure, I know. Yeah, of course.
Yes. Fond memories of that. Yeah, it's wonderful. Do you have any strange relatives? Kind of maybe cuckoo, cuckoo. Do you have any relatives that are characters? All right, in American English, not really British English. Okay, if I say someone is a character, oh, he's a real character, it's not negative. The meaning is they're very unique. They're very, I don't know, special, unique, different, interesting.
Having quirks?
Quirks, yes, very good. They have quirks. They do maybe unusual things. Yeah. I had an uncle that we loved to torture, all my cousins and I, at Christmas and Thanksgiving, because look, if you stuck your finger in his ear like this, you sneak up behind him and stick your finger in his ear, he would do this. He'd go, he would get the heebie-jeebies, and he would just shake and make a noise, and he could not control it. He wasn't just doing it for our amusement. He hated it. He'd get so mad at us. So of course we would just do it some more. Yeah. Anyway, it was fun.
No, I really can't think of anybody.
I'll tell you, my grandparents were What a pair. My grandmother was very religious. I never saw her drink alcohol. She was the kindliest woman I have ever met in my entire life. I never heard a bad word come out of her lips. I never heard her speak badly about someone else. Pretty much a saint, honestly. My grandfather, on the other hand, smoked cigarettes, drank beer constantly, was a total slob. He was also a character, but exactly like it was like an angel and the devil, and they married and had a family. It was amazing. Well, who knows? Anyway, very interesting. Let me talk to Nataphone. Nataphone from Thailand. Hey.
Yeah.
Waiting so patiently.
Mm-hmm.
Nataphone, I want to ask you, do you have any black sheep in your family?
Black sheep?
Black sheep. A black sheep is, let me explain. A black sheep, it's an idiom. It's an expression in English. It means, like I was just talking about with Alexandra, someone who is very different. They have quirks, they're strange, or it can be negative. It means the one uncle or cousin or somebody who always gets in trouble.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah. I have one.
You do. All right.
It's my how can I say brother father?
He's your grandfather?
No. He's a brother of my father.
Brother of my father. Okay, very good. Oh, we haven't done this word yet. He's your uncle.
Yeah, he's addict the. How can I say? He addict the. He
Addicted?
always.
Yeah.
He always he always like bet on something. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Okay.
But when he was young, the life is very very good. But now is very he bankruptcy. He lost my money.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Yes.
Great example of the black sheep of the family. Yeah. Okay. Your uncle, the gambler.
Yeah, gambler. Yes, teacher.
Yeah, he gambled away all his money. Addicted to gambling.
Yes.
Okay. Well, Nataphone, most of us have a black sheep in our family.
Yes.
Or Nataphone, some of us are the black sheep in our family. Don't tell anyone, okay?
Yeah.
Yeah. Woo, keep that on the lowdown, people. All right. Okay.
Yeah.
Nataphone, are people in Thailand very, very close with their families?
Yeah, very, very close with my family. Yeah.
Sure. I'm an American, but I live in the Philippines now, and I'll tell you, in the Philippines, and I think most of Southeast Asia, people are very, very close with their families. Even their extended families, and family is extremely important.
Yes, absolutely.
Yeah. I know. I do know, because all of my extended family here in the Philippines loves to be nice and close to me and ask me to borrow money. But they love me. They do, Nataphone. I know they do. Yeah, I'm kidding, but yeah, that's very true. Do you have a big family, Nataphone, or how many brothers and sisters do you have?
One brother and just small tiny family, just 4 people in my family.
Okay, your basic standard family.
Yeah.
You have one brother or sister?
one older brother.
One older brother. Okay. Cool. All right. Very good. Okay. Is he a good older brother?
Very good brother.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's good. Glad to hear that. Okay. All right. Okay. All right. Not the phone. I'll talk to you more in a little bit. I'm gonna go back to Vu, who also lives in Southeast Asia, and I'm sure Vu, you're very close to your family as well, right? Or are you?
Yes. Now I live where my family is a nuclear family. Yes.
Right.
Mm, I have only a step sister and three sorry, and two older brothers. And I have one brother-in-laws.
Brother-in-law.
Yes.
The in-laws. Okay.
In-laws.
Earlier, it came up with Nataphone. Uncle, of course, is the brother of your mother or your father. Their brother is your uncle, and the sister of your mother or your father, of course, is your aunt. And I say aunt. You may hear Americans say aunt. I did when I was growing up. Not really correct pronunciation, but I had an Aunt Mamie and Aunt Arlene. American American accent training for you. Okay, and you're talking about your in-laws. Okay, you have a brother-in-law, and by the way, when we write it, I'm putting it here in the Verbling chat, you should use the hyphens, brother-in-law, just for writing purposes. That's how you're supposed to write it. So, okay, you have a brother-in-law. The in-laws. Vu, you're not married, right?
Yes.
You are married?
Not yet. No.
Not yet. Okay, all right.
How about you, teacher?
Oh yeah, no, I'm married. When you get married, will you get married someday? Do you think?
Yes.
Really? Do you want to have a family? How many children? 8, 10, 12?
So much. I think only. I think two is enough for me.
Two is enough. Okay.
Yes.
Yeah. Yeah, you're right.
Yes,
you're right
good
about
for economy and good for society.
Okay. Good for the economy. Well, that's one way to think about it. Okay, I hear you, though. I hear you. Good for your own personal economy. You're right. Okay, sensitive question now. Vu, where are you from again?
I'm from Vietnam.
Okay, I knew that. Yes. All right. You're from Vietnam. Do Vietnamese men get along with their mother-in-laws?
Mother-in-law, yes.
Really?
Yes, okay. Maybe they don't have close relationships with their mother-in-law. I think because they when they get married, they will rent a new house and maybe the new couple don't live with their mother-in-law. Sometimes they will live with the parents of the husband.
Okay, that's customary in Vietnam for a new couple, a young couple,
Yes.
bride and groom, to move in with the parents of the groom, of the husband. Yeah.
Oh, yes, yes.
Yeah, okay. I've heard of this. I've heard of this. Americans just absolutely, that's like, for Americans, I realize it's your culture and I think it's wonderful, but for Americans that is like, no, anything but that. Don't make me move in with the parents. We would rather shoot ourselves. Yeah, I don't think I could handle living with my in-laws. But maybe that's just my cultural conditioning. I don't know. Okay. Thanks, Vu. That was very interesting. Thank you.
Thank you, teacher.
I want to welcome Mohammed. Hello, Mohammed. How are you?
I'm fine, teacher. How are you, teacher?
Good. You sound like you have a good connection today.
Maybe yes. Afternoon it become good, but maybe at the morning, because there are many people here in university. The employer here maybe make the connections low somewhat.
Okay. All right. Well, you're here now, so we're talking about our families. Can you tell me a little bit about your family? What's your family like? Are you close? Do you have many brothers and sisters? Big family, small family?
Okay, my private family or the big family with the grandmother and grandfather?
Oh, let's talk about the big family, what we call extended family.
Okay, we are a big family. If you talk about the sisters and brothers, yeah. If I talk about my sisters and brothers, I have 5 sisters and 5 brothers, and then also it's big.
Yeah, that's big. I think so. 11 children. Yeah.
Yeah, the oldest brother in my family is engineer, and now he work in Tashad and sometimes go to French and other country also. All my sisters are married, and also I'm married also. Yeah.
You are? Okay.
I have 2 children.
Congratulations. Good for you. 2 children. Nice.
Thank you.
Super.
Yeah, I have 2 children, Shayma and Abdurrahman.
Okay. How old are they?
Shayma 4 years and Abdurrahman 2 years.
Awesome, dude. Okay, that's great. And are those two boys, right? Or am I wrong?
Shayma, daughter.
Shayma.
No, girl.
Okay, girl. Okay, yes, I got it after. Sorry, a little late. And Abraham is a boy, obviously. Yes.
Yeah, Abdurrahman. Yeah. Boy.
Yeah, Abraham. Okay. Yeah, I have 2 kids as well, Mohammed. I have 2 daughters, 3 and 1.5, a little younger.
Okay. My God, keep them.
Yeah, absolutely. My little blessings. Yeah, indeed. Yeah. Okay. Thanks, Mohammed. Thank you. Thank you for sharing. Pavel. Thanks, Pavel. I'm gonna go back to you.
Yes, here I am.
Here you are. Hi, Pavel. Okay. Pavel, can I ask something? Do you have many family photographs? Do you keep lots of pictures of your family? Is that a normal thing for Russians?
I have a lot of photographs of my family. Yes.
Okay.
I have.
Okay. Okay. Americans, every American family, I mean, it's like a rule or something. every American family I've ever experienced in
family
my life.
album.
Yeah, family album. Yeah, right.
Yes, family album. It's strange, but some days ago I moved my photo photo archive to new cloud, and I need to move 15,000 photographs and about 100 gigabytes.
Oh my! Oh my goodness! Wow. Yeah. Okay. You know, classically, I was remembering as a child we had the big, thick book with the padded covers. You know, and you turn the big pages, and there's lots of pictures stuck into the between the sticky sheets. I don't know. You know what I mean? Now, of course, you're right. You have the archive, and you have your family album in a cloud. Sure, it makes sense. Absolutely.
I should scan. I should scan my old family albums and move it to cloud too. But
right.
I hope my eldest daughter will do it.
Okay. I see. The plan is to pass on the family responsibility to someone else. Okay, that's very funny, actually, very interesting. Carolina, along this same line. All right, the family album, keeping the family history. In my family, I have my cousin Kathy. God bless her. My cousin Kathy concerns herself with everyone in the family. Constant emails, Facebook updates. You have to tell her what you're doing at all times because she's going to keep the family informed. She's also the family archiver of the family photographs, the family tree, the genealogy, history. She's the one who tracked the history of the family back to the 1770 or whatever. Do you have a member like that? Do you have a family member who has to know what everyone in the family is doing? The family secretary, like? I don't know.
No, really no.
Oh, you should do it then.
Like I said, my family is now very close.
Okay, I see. All right. Do you have any family pictures that you that are important to you?
Unfortunately, yes. Many photographs when I was younger, when I was a child. But I don't like these photos because always I am very disheveled. And I don't like. I have destroyed some pictures, but there are many. My cousins have many pictures like that, like this.
That's awesome. I love the vocabulary word. Okay. Very good. Carolina doesn't like her pictures because she was very disheveled. Excellent word.
Okay. Thank you.
Excellent word. Meaning her clothes were, askew. Her clothes were strange. Her hair was messed up. She had dirt on her face. So,
yeah,
so you were a kid.
Yeah, but I don't like that. Okay.
Yeah, but when you're young, you're supposed to be disheveled. That's that's a good thing.
I suppose.
Yeah, I like it when my children are disheveled and a giant mess. I know they're having fun. Yeah, I'm for it. I think it's a good thing. overall.
Yeah, me too.
Sure, why not? Rafa? Rafa? Were you a disheveled child?
Yes,
Were you
me
often
too.
dirty and clothes torn and
Yeah,
hair a mess?
yeah.
Great. Very good.
With a lot of colors in my face, without no well dress, always falling in mud, playing football with
Yes.
my mates, and
Very good.
having another kind of disability. I don't know.
It's hard to say.
Disability.
Disheveled. Dish, like a dish you eat from a dish.
Yeah.
Disheveled. Disheveled.
Disheveled. I was very disheveled.
That's great. Did you ever get into big trouble with one of your cousins or with one of your siblings?
Yeah.
Yeah.
When I was young, long time ago, it got used to fight on the street. Right now, you can't in my city because there are a lot of traffic. But you could fight in the street with your mate and with your cousin, of course, only for a piece of wood or for fighting for your football ball, and it was a normal issue. You need to fight for everything when you was child.
Okay. I can relate to that. Sure. Absolutely. I have no idea what my cousins and I would fight about. I don't even remember, Stupid things. How to pronounce a word. That's not how you pronounce aunt. It's aunt. Let's fight. Yeah. Stupid things. Okay. Very good. Ismail, how about you? Did you ever get in trouble with a family member? With a cousin or with a brother or sister or someone? Ooh, cool.
Yes. Fortunately, I had some troubles with my cousins, but it was not so important. And I am living in a different city. It takes 6 hours long away from them. Actually, that's why I have not so big problem with them.
Oh, well, distance.
I see them when I go on holiday, sometimes a year. There is no time to argue, actually.
Right. Okay. Excuse me, Pavel, that is an awesome picture. I love that. Thanks for sharing that. That is a great picture. Very nice, Pavel. Your grandmother's quite a looker there. Your great-grandmother, I should say. Woohoo! Okay. You can see where your good looks come from, Pavel. Right there. Yeah. Genetics tells. Okay. Natalia. Wow. Do you have any ancient pictures like that? Very old pictures? That is really cool.
Yeah, actually, I have.
You
I'm
do?
just while you are talking, I'm thinking about my grandmother photos. They not like Pavel's grandmothers, because my grandmother lived in countryside, and she wasn't. I don't know how it's. Just a second. I don't know. It's.
She lived in the countryside. She wasn't. I don't know. I would have to guess. She wasn't rich. She wasn't.
Yeah, rich and
right. In olden times, photos were very, very special occasions, and people would get one photo taken once a year, maybe.
Yeah.
Yeah. Or once a lifetime back in that time, even. Right.
So I very like to see these photos because they have some special atmosphere, and it's not like modern photos in computer, I think.
I know what you mean. They're very different, old photos. Natalia, do you have any family heirlooms? Old things passed down in your family? I don't know, great-grandmother to grandmother to mother to you, like that?
Unfortunately, no. Because my grandmother moved to the city when my mother was born. When at the time when the Second World War began.
Yeah.
So they hadn't any stuff, and that's why we have no
Right. War does that. Yeah, definitely. Yeah. Okay. Actually, in my family, we have a modern era heirloom. My grandmother won tickets to the basketball finals, NBA. United States NBA basketball finals. She sat at half court to watch the Celtics play the Los Angeles Lakers in 1986. Very famous. Larry Bird. If you don't know basketball, you don't care. I know, but Kareem Abdul-Jabbar, Magic Johnson, all these truly great players. It was an awesome series. And my grandmother got the game ball signed by the winners, the Celtics. They all signed the basketball. And that was like, oh, holy of holies, on the mantelpiece in my grandparents' house. My grandmother was a huge basketball fan. So that was like the ultimate family heirloom. It was kind of funny.
Cool.
Anyway. Yeah, it is kind of cool, actually. So, even though it's not really old, it is actually valuable in many ways, you know. So, great way to remember my grandmother. She was a huge sports fan, you know. Even though she was, again, you know, she was very, very much a Christian and always going to church and very, very kind. She was crazy about baseball and basketball. It was great.
And what about you?
Me? Oh, yeah. That is one thing I definitely inherited from her, especially baseball. Boston Red Sox. They drive me crazy every year. Last year they won the World Series. You know, I was thinking about my grandma a lot. Really, it was. Guys, ladies and gentlemen, I've really enjoyed this conversation, but unfortunately, our time has come to an end. Hopefully, we can all do it again real soon. So,
thank you.
Farewell.
Thank you, teacher.
Thank you. Bye.
Bye-bye.
Bye.